It's that time again, my most beloved listeners. It's night, you're bored, and, well, I have nothing to do better than talk. It is the voice of the night, and I am the MC here to provide you with something at least to listen to in those boring, dreary hours, particularly since some of you have just woken up, if you know what I mean. Either way, there seems to be some interesting tidbits of news. I mean, dear God, what's happening to this state? It seems like everything's just falling apart. First, we have that unexpected shaking, and then the sinkhole where the Bayer chemical plant used to be. I mean, holy shit. Can anyone even begin to comprehend the kind of damage that has done? This random and unexpected sinkhole has swallowed it most of a chemical facility. They're still trying to find the pieces. It's gone so deep, and now there's this lake filled with contaminated water, most likely. I mean, good grief. And then, aside from that, it seems an office tower went and collapsed under its own weight. The only known casualties seem to have been a number of individuals being employed by some sort of a private security firm from Eastern Europe, which my heart goes out to their families, but it's a little weird to employ such a security company. But I suppose people can't really be too picky about how they get their security. Either way, that's a little odd. I mean, a collapsing building, a sinkhole. I mean, oh, it's almost like there's magic at work. Who could ever think of such a silly thing, though? It's really just the natural chaos of the world, after all. The natural chaos of all things. I mean, talk about the other affairs. I understand that there's been a lot of border checks recently going on all around West Virginia, quite surprisingly. Seems that some government officials have been eager to try to catch some of the drug shipments, perhaps? I mean, who can blame them after the recent sudden and surprising decrease in the cost of a number of the hard varieties? I mean, we got heroin, crack cocaine, methamphetamines. They're all significantly cheaper. It seems like someone's flooding the markets almost. I mean, that's almost a conspiracy theory at this point, but hey, that's what I'm here for. Conspiracies and mayhem. But that's outside the point. Speaking of drugs, it seems a certain Senator Stephen Nash has gone and introduced a bill to the legislature that would legalize marijuana. Maybe this is in response to the sudden drop in pricing from all those hard drugs, but the bill seems to be supported by the current new governor, Mr. Vice, which is unexpected, but it seems to be part of his continuing platform he's developing as he pursues governorship, I'm assuming. Who knows? All I know is that for the most part, everything seems to just have been going more and more out of control. I mean, there's people that I understand seem to have contracted some sort of a wasting sickness, and uh, it's really nasty. And there seems to be a clinic doing all they can to help, so maybe they'll stop that. But honestly, this state seems to just continuously be going down the shithole, which, I mean, doesn't surprise me personally, considering, well, who's in charge of it. I mean, at the end of the day, Republicans, Democrats, let's be honest, folks, they're all good old boys and they don't give two shits. What they all care about is their positions and how they maintain them. Sounds a little familiar to some of you in political hijinks, I bet, doesn't it? Still, it's a bit of chaos, a bit of madness. This whole buildings collapse thing's got a few government officials a little edgy, and then these drug flow issues. I mean, good heavens, I never thought it'd be so affordable to get heroin. But then again, it was easy enough as it was before now, and now it's even easier. It's a little bit of a blow to all those rehab programs So I imagine whoever might be flooding the market's got a little bit of a problem due to them. At least once law enforcement starts becoming involved. But that's none of my business. My business is just to natter on into the night and keep you all entertained. Not much else going on, aside from the sinkhole collapsing building and rampant drug epidemic. But, you know, sounds like business as usual for this state at this point. I'm the MC, and this is Voice of the Night.